This is a follow-up video to my video of left versus right brain thinking. I talk about this all the time. And the way to understand left versus right brain thinking is another concept that I want to introduce, which is the why. A book that I read and a lecture that I heard present, Simon Sinek, S-I-N-E-K, great speaker, great book, has a book called Start With Why. And he talks about a company's mission. And oftentimes a company is focused on the what. A what would be a facelift. A what would be selling a widget or selling a pair of shoes from Nike. But oftentimes there's a why that we don't think about. And for me, I have a huge why. For example, I see a lot of men that should never have a hair transplant, and I have a huge degree of social justice to say this is unethical and wrong to operate on a gentleman that should never have it because he could have problems in the future. And I don't need to go into details about that, but you can listen to some other videos on that subject. But a why is to help people. A why is to change a life. A why is to make someone heal. A lady from last week that I had a chronic nerve damage from a motor vehicle accident, I was able to knock out her pain with a Botox technique I invented. And that's a huge why for me, is to make people look better, feel better, and that gets me motivated to get up in the morning. What doesn't get me motivated in the morning is to make people look fake, to make people waste their money, drop money in the trash can. I hate that. I want to help people spend their money wisely with me so that they look better and it's worth their time and effort. So that translates into the why for you to come and see me, because the why of why you should come to see me is to look better socially, professionally. Not, does my left look like my right side? Does my nostril here look like this? Do my eyes look exactly the same height? Symmetry is so much of a waste of money, in my opinion, for so many respects. And so Start With Why, great book. I encourage you to read it if you're an entrepreneur or someone that owns a company, or just understand, what motivates people. But for me, the why of why to see me is not to make a jawline perfect. It's not to make a nose perfectly shaped. It's to make you look better socially, professionally. And I hear oftentimes people tell me, well, you know what? I'm not doing it for Tom, Dick, and Harry. I'm not doing it for Susie Q down the street. I'm doing it for me. Okay, fair enough. You are doing it for you. But here's the difference, okay? We don't live on an island. We're not by ourselves. If no one sees you look better, is it really worth it? And the other problem with left brain thinking and doing micro adjustments is I never get it right anyways. I'm not going to make the left and right look the same. I would make a crease completely go away. So if that is why you're doing it, is for you to focus on these things, you'll never be happy. I'm never going to get it good enough. So if you focus on the right brain, look at social professional integration, that you look better professionally, you look better socially, whatever it may be. I'm not promising if you're dating that somehow you'll get married, so these are not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about just looking better at other people. And I had a lady I talked to in my video where I did a meso-Botox treatment for her, 1 round, and I asked her, do you see a difference? And she says, no, but I've had 5 compliments. Well, that's a win, because she's left brain. She's looking at her face wondering, all these pores and texture haven't gone away. I don't see the difference, because that's how women see their face. But if someone sees they look better, you can't help but feel better about yourself. So the why to spend money with me is not to eliminate a crease, not to make the 2 jaw lines exactly the same, is not to make the eye bag completely disappear. That's not a why, that's a what, and it's a bad what. A why is, I look better, I feel better, and I have better social professional integration. People look at me, they don't feel I look so tired. I've got some compliments, and compliments are important. So I want you to understand, I've had patients come in, I haven't had a compliment from anyone yet, and they feel disappointed because they want a compliment. We cannot help but feel better if someone gives us a compliment. So the why for me is to change people's lives in a great way. And like, I've written all my textbooks, and all the money goes to charity to help stop human trafficking. Why? That my why to lecture and publish. Yes, it's great marketing to tell you I've written 13 textbooks and all these things. A new book coming out in about 4 weeks from now. But the why is also to impact a generation of new surgeons. The why is to help human trafficking. The why is to promote these causes out there that I feel very passionate about. Why am I coming to work? Is it just to lift a jawline? Of course, I love to see a jawline that's clean. I love to see a nose that looks pretty. But the why is to make you look better and integrate socially, professionally better to other people around you.